So you better turn up in Washington, D.C. because it's quite important to save your country and actually make sure you've got a democracy. And I don't want Americans saying, no, it's not a democracy, it's a republic, because that's kind of the purity spiraling that happens in America. If you're having a conversation, let's restore democracy. No, it's a republic. No, the system is democracy. The country is a republic. You have a democratic system. That does not mean the same democratic as the label used by the Democratic Party, because they're not democratic. They're also the people like Margaret Sanger, Bill Gates, etc. They're all the people behind Planned Parenthood and eugenics and abortion. I've got a cat on me. Very distracting. What? We saw videos of bricks left on the streets in Washington, D.C., which is typical with Antifa. And they leave messages on social media saying that their bricks and their gas canisters and their bomb-making material is in a certain place, and they communicate with each other. We get those messages, those communiques, and then we get shut down by the police and the media, because the media and Antifa and the police and the judiciary are on the same side, because it's all corrupt Soros funding. Because if you're rich enough, you can buy up the world and buy up all the favour and prosecutorial power. Because it's absolutely legal to do that. If you're rich enough, you can buy up everyone and hold them to blackmail, threaten them as much as you like. That's legal. That's why I don't hold out any hope for Trump working within the confines of the legal system. If he works within the rules, hands in letters, hands in statements, has this, has that, it's not gonna work. You need a force, a massive force of people. You need the military to take down the Biden administration in lifetime. You need violence. Measured violence. The problem is they know the Conservatives, the Patriots, they're not violent people. If they find all the bricks and gas canisters, they'll set up makeshift barbecue tents and use the gas to actually run the barbecues. It's just like, it's a good idea. Yeah, you can turn something destructive into something creative, but on the other hand, you're not going to get your country back. Trump needed to have done something about the media. He needed to have done something about big tech. He wouldn't have had the election stolen if he had, because these algorithms have been set up in unison to pilfer this election. That was their entire purpose. And of course, as the story went so frequently in the last 4 years, we all knew that. I knew that from very early on. I saw what big tech was doing. We had the leaks from Project Veritas. We know the WikiLeaks things. Why didn't Trump? That's the ultimate question. Why didn't Trump know what we knew? Oh, we all knew these things. We all knew that there was corruption. We knew that Russia wasn't involved. We knew that Obama spied on, and we know that Hillary was this and that, and Loretta Lynch, the tarmac meeting with Bill Clinton to say that she was involved in a matter rather than a crime. We know this corruption and crime and treason has taken place. Why doesn't he? I lost interest in Trump when he just said, oh, it's disgraceful, you should be ashamed of yourselves. And that was it. That was the extent of his power. He didn't have any power. He didn't have any prosecutorial power, and he didn't use the executive order. He didn't use the executive branch, the power that he was given as president. He could have fixed these problems. It's universally acknowledged that he could have fixed these problems, but just didn't. And so when you go to a Trump rally, when you turn up in DC to show support, you're not showing support for Trump. You're showing support for America existing. You're showing support for it not being a vassal of China. You don't want to be arrested for Facebook posts because someone was offended in China. But that's the world now. And I don't know if you noticed, but Black Lives Matter became a bit of a problem. It's like, they were around in Obama's regime, and he invited them to the White House. He invited Antifa to the White House. He greenlit all of these problems that we see today, and he still hasn't been dealt with. Obama was such obvious tyranny. When he first came in, it was like Hitler, waving and stuff, oh, yes we can, yes we can. It's the same kind of demagoguery. That's what they accused Trump of being, a demagogue. No, that's what Obama was. Everything they accused Trump of being, Obama was. Obama was an absolute disgrace. He put the Muslim Brotherhood in the top level of government. He committed treason on treason on treason on treason. He spied on the Trump admin. He was caught. Doesn't matter. He's black. He's immune. Even though he's not really black. But the saddest thing, America was so pathetic that it couldn't even impeach him. I remember watching Lyndon LaRouche shows saying, he's going to be impeached, we're going to start the impeaching proceedings, why can't we get rid of this guy, why can't we get rid of him? And nothing happened. They didn't get rid of him, they didn't change anything. Okay, I think we'll end the video there. Happy New Year! Yeah, right. And hopefully, America, congratulations. Well done on surviving and not being a vassal of China. Because your constitution permits you to overthrow tyrannical government. And remember that Obama said, they'll warn that, tyranny is always around the corner, that trying to gum up the works. You should reject these voices, because they say that our brave experiment in self-governance is somehow a sham. Yes, it is somehow a sham, because it wasn't self-governance. You were in big government. It's well known that the government became bigger than it's ever been under Obama, with the TSA and the expansion of the Patriot Act and the NDAA, etc. It was ridiculous. So I hope things turn around right now, and it won't turn around. If Trump gets in, he has to go after Obama. He has to go after Hillary Clinton. He has to go after the treasonous actors, the Brennans, the Comeys. I mean, Comey got away scot-free. He got fired from the FBI, but he's going on book tours. He's a criminal. He's a crook. He's involved in this treason, big time. Also, Peter Strzok, Lisa Page, Andy McCabe, they all need to hang. We need to bring back hanging and lawful legal punishment for treason. And these people cannot get away. Obama and Hillary being the prime ones. That was why Barr was put in, so that those people wouldn't be prosecuted. It has to happen. It has to happen now.